It's been a while. And OBS is not showing any. What the fuck? Why is that blank? That should not be blank. It's showing a blank canvas. It looked fine right before I put that video filter up, so what the fuck are we doing, OBS? Okay. Let's try closing out of it and opening it back up, I guess, because we're just gonna not show stuff that's on the screen now. I tested this right before we started. There's quite literally no reason for that to happen, but it's happening. I definitely opened a file and you're just acting like I didn't now. This is fucking infuriating. It's just fucking broken. It's just not working now. And it, again, I tested it before I fucking started. Just decided it was gonna fucking throw that at me. For no fucking reason. You fucking asshole. You fucking piece of shit of a program. And we're back to it being fucking blank. Granted, it let me fuck. Oh my god, there we go. Fuck you, OBS. Fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. Alrighty. I'm going live with this. It's been it's April was the last time there was an episode, April last year, so it's been a while. Good Wasp was an animated project I was working on back then. And I'm not necessarily scrapping it. I want to try to do a webcomic. Again, I've got a couple I'm working on, but I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive of what I want to do. So I just kind of work on a lot of things. It would be nice to stay more focused on one, though. Place. Oh, fuck. Why does it have the fucking sound effects? Just play the music, you fucking... I'm being so fucking moody, I know. I'm sure that's the only sound effect. Nice. I like the Animal Crossing soundtrack. It's very relaxing. So I'm just gonna play that, and I'm gonna try to do backgrounds, which I'm not especially good at. They're gonna be like very basic backgrounds too, that I should probably put behind the shape layers. You did not just put that in the fucking folder, did you? Fuck you. Eat shit. Alright, there we go. So, like, I guess I kind of just want that to be like a road behind them. They're kind of walking on a pavement. We could have some grass sticking out on the sides. Or even like kind of going in onto the road. I don't know. Kind of just want to see what works here. Nah. Should we add like some gravel to the sidewalk? I don't know. Maybe we should change the color if I'm gonna do that. Should probably put my smoothing up a little bit too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not like, I don't draw backgrounds. I'm bad at it. I'm going with very simplistic backgrounds for this, but I feel like you should at least be able to read what they are. So say we want to color that in now. I guess those would need to be like a slightly different shade to stand out. Maybe like kind of go for like a greenish shade, but still I want to keep it pretty dull. Like mainly a black and white comic. That doesn't really work though, because yeah, no, I'm starting over. God damn it. Maybe it should be everything else around it that's like that. Color didn't like that. I don't know if I should make this in color or not. Part of me wants to go like black and white, but another part of me thinks if I'm already putting all this effort into the color, maybe they should just be in color. I do already have a comic that's in color. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. taken the dog out. I will return. Gonna walk the dog just like the fucking character on the screen is. It's a Westie too. It's perfect, and that kind of looks like me. So yeah, it doesn't really look like me, but it's my characterized version of myself. I guess I don't know. I don't fucking care. Alrighty. I'm at a point right now where I really need to improve on my art, because I don't think it's great. I think it's improved, but I think I've got like behind. I'm behind where someone my age should be. It's because I take too many breaks. And like there's a lot of stuff I need to be learning, I need to be listening to others. But I do a lot of that. My way of learning has always been to do something excessively. That's how I learned to edit. And then yes, going to school, I learned some extra, tips and tricks that made me better at it. I don't think I'm like the world's best editor or anything, but I think that's something I'm pretty comfortable doing. I think that's something where I can look at my work and say I'm at least good at it. Nowhere to go but up. I could only get better at it. Like I am far from like what you see a lot of people that they're capable of doing with editing. But just simply doing it, I feel like I've gotten pretty decent at it over the years. Drawing, no. And I like to believe that there's like a charm to little characters like this. And I think to some degree there is. I follow artists who have cheaper looking artwork, but I do think I need to step it up in a lot of ways. A lack of consistency is my biggest problem, because I will watch videos. I've looked up a lot of videos and just from people in the actual industry talking about like, how they go about just doing backgrounds. Simple backgrounds too, nothing complicated. Just like, here's how you make a decent looking background. That's it. Because obviously I don't have that here. And I'm not saying this is necessarily where I'm going to drop the background. We're done after this, but I am saying that I don't really know, on the top of my head, know how to make this look better. I'm going to keep trying to. So I guess we're going with colors. I want to make it kind of look... I want to go for more desaturated colors in my comics from now on. Pleb is very colorful. And I kind of want to like make my next the other two comics I'm working on, more desaturated. And maybe by the time I finally get to Nelman, I'll have a better idea of what it should actually look like. I'm going to open this to people to join if they want. I'm not expecting people to join. Well, I just sent a message to the chat, Matt. So you're welcome to join now. I wanted to start off just going solo. We're gonna have him wear khakis. Like, I think another issue that I suffer from personally is just, like, right now I'm kind of putting thought into what I'm doing. I think that does go a long way, is just slowing down. But I also kind of hit this point where I accept that what I'm making doesn't look amazing, no matter how hard I try. And that often does just, like, push me to really rush things. I don't think that's... I don't know why I rush things, because I don't know why I'm excited to get things out. Because I don't... I've been pretty much ignored. Except for Spiny Norman recently. That's been really cool. But I've been pretty much ignored online. And that's not even really a bad thing. That should push me to, like, take my fucking time. But for some reason it doesn't. I don't know. I've got fucking shit to work out. Oh, and now Chris is in the chat too. Hi, Chris. But yeah, I want to make, I don't know, I want to make stuff, but I also want to, like, just get this fucking idea out of my head that I have to get stuff done quickly, or that I have to be consistent. I just want to be able to, like, sit down, work, and if I'm tired of working on something, work on something else. And fucking hope that something takes off one day. And once that thing takes off, be a little bit more consistent with it. Spiny Norman got 1,000 subscribers, so it's like, okay, I'll do a little bit more Spiny Norman then. I'll put a little bit more focus on Spiny Norman. I'm willing to be a little bit more consistent with that. If I have another video on a web show going out sometime this month, and if that one performs like the For Hire video did, I will consider that to be a new ambition. If it's suddenly down to like 50 views like all my other old videos, I'll be like, alright, that was nice while it lasted. I'm trying not to let myself get disappointed with that, because I was like, Matt and Chris could tell you, I was like stressing out about that on our Discord server, like trying to maintain that. I just gotta like fucking drop that idea entirely. I have to accept that there's a great chance that's not gonna happen, and be okay with that. Just keep making shit. Not much is up, Chris. What's up with you? Like I said, I am live. If you don't want, if you just feel like popping in chat, that's fine. No pressure. But like, if you want to join the call, there is a call. But I'm also fine with just jamming the music if no one feels like hopping on today. But just working on this video. This comic, I mean. Trying to make it look decent. Playing with color a lot today. I was gonna go black and white for this. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Chris. What's up? Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, that's weird. Let me check something.
Alrighty.
I think Discord's messing with my headset.
Fucking Discord.
Oh, that's weird. Did I mute you or something?
I don't know. Can you not hear me?
Oh, he's saying something. I'll be back.
I hope I am coming through on the stream, right? Yeah, it says my mic's being picked up. There's no reason I wouldn't be. That would suck. I'm here venting my heart out and none of it's even getting picked up. Let's just try doing one panel at a time, and maybe eventually I'll get comfortable enough to where I can do this quicker. I don't know, like, should it take someone this long to just color in a single panel on a comic? Maybe. Maybe I just don't fucking try hard enough.
Hello?
Hi.
There we go.
Cool. How's it going?
Going good.
How did I sound on stream? Was I coming in clearly?
You were coming in very clear.
Good. Let's add a...
Yeah, I'm actually going to take a nice break from what I was doing as well, so...
Nice. Good job on the Smash Bros. Episode yesterday.
Oh, thank you. That one took longer to do than I wanted it to.
That's just how it be sometimes.
It's also just kind of hard to come back to a childhood game and be like, yeah, it's not as good as I remember it being.
Yeah, Smash 64 is just it's all right. Like it's like one of those games that I feel like you appreciate more than you actually like, just because it's what got the ball rolling.
Hey, Olivia, could you tell me where the ball went? Because I cannot wear these earrings in with headphones. I know.
If you can scooch them.
No, okay.
No, the problem is now,
Is
when I really want something, there's a bunch of pieces of black lint that look like the ball.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what, I'll just take the earrings out. I don't think for however long I'm on, it will matter.
Let's just use the South Park font in ours. Why does it, like, I don't know. Me lowering the font should not make it look pixelated. Let me see if that's, like, the case if I retype it. Is it really just going... No, it just looks like a piece of shit, I guess. I'm being moody today. I'm sorry.
Same. That's just me in general.
Oh, I sent you... I'm sure you saw, but I sent you the, open and skit bits.
Yeah, I thought you're ahead of me, because I have not
No, I had to.
recorded shit. I am, like, very behind in uploading, so...
Yeah, I was kind of having a weird day yesterday. Like, I wanted to work on stuff, but I didn't really know what I wanted to prioritize. So eventually I was just like, if I'm having a hard time prioritizing, I should just, like, complete one of my commitments that I made to someone else. Just do that, like... Because that's something that needs to get done.
What's funny is I haven't gotten that much gameplay for Sonic Origins, which is a first, because normally I try to do gameplay before I, talk about something, but I'll get to it.
I used the wrong version of there in this.
Sorry if I spoiled the episode for
No.
whoever's watching this.
You can spoil your own show if you want. You're allowed to.
So after season 1, I die.
Yeah. But then Mecha Chris comes on.
Yeah. Then there's an epic battle, and
It's an
that's
epic
it.
fight scene. I really don't like the way that looks. That text bubble, that little speak bubble. It looks, I don't know, it just looks... Let's redo that.
So where are you gonna? Are you gonna post this one anywhere?
I need to. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to just finally get, like, Pleb out there, too, because I have 100 fucking pages of Pleb done, and I still haven't posted one of them. It's like, come on. I gotta get my shit together. The only thing I've been happy with, like, consistency-wise is Spiny. But, I mean, I'm glad I'm happy with at least one of them, right?
Yeah, well, Spiney's doing well, and I like Pleb, so.
Oh, I like Pleb. I just need to, like, my only problem with Pleb right now is, like, I should be getting it out more often. Like, I don't really care that I'm not working on issue 2 right now because I haven't released issue 1, but I also am like, why am I not releasing issue 1 yet?
Yeah.
But, I think it's just because that's a whole part of the process that I don't think is very fun, but it's, like, absolutely a necessity.
I agree.
You agree?
I don't know what we were talking about, but I agree.
Okay.
I knew it.
Alright. Now you can barely read that. Like, that... I just want a small text. I made this such a big page so the resolution wouldn't drop, but it clearly is, so... That's no good either. Hey! What's up with you today, Matt?
Not much. I I ran out and got Jonah Hex and Ghost Rider.
Which one we watching first?
I think Jonah Hex.
Is it Ghost Rider 2 or Ghost Rider 1?
Ghost Rider 2.
I thought so.
I think people like Ghost Rider 1.
I enjoyed Crank. I thought they were fun movies. They're very, like... They're kind of, like, very intentionally obnoxious movies. Like, they're going as extreme... Like, not even extreme... It's like... it's kind of, like, perfectly, like, edited, like, with a heartbeat, you know? Like, just, like, he's, like, all fucking pumped up in the way the camera's moving, the way it's cut, and the way that, like, frames are being cut from shots to make the movement look a lot more fast than it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the entire movie is like a big panic attack.
So what?
Adrenaline rush. That's a better way. It's like the whole movie is a big adrenaline rush.
Is it like connected to Jonah Hex or Ghost Rider?
Yes. So Ghost Rider and Jonah Hex. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance was directed by and Jonah Hex was written by Neville Dean and Taylor, the pair who made the Crank movies.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, within a year of each other, they did 2 comic book movies about characters who get their power from Satan.
Yeah. Finish Ghost Rider, Olivia? Okay. No, we tried to watch it. Yeah, you stopped when Ghost Rider looked like he was trying to render. The scene where, like, he's in the construction zone where they shot him with the rocket launcher and he just wilded out. It looked weird. That's where you stopped. You're like, no, I'm done. And I'm like, okay.
Memories.
You even reference that. It's not even that it was bad. I just think you were just like, yeah.
Michael, have you seen the first Ghost Rider?
No.
Michael?
I said no.
Yeah, I heard a no.
I didn't hear it.
It was a very quick no, but
I don't think it's important. Ghost Rider 2 feels really disconnected from the first one.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Other than the fact that Nick Cage is still playing Ghost Rider, it might as well be different continuity.
Dog.
Even Satan is played by a different actor.
Sadie!
Like Ghost Rider 1? And I don't think it's for the right reasons.
I have a hard time picking which Ghost Rider movie I like more, because I don't like either of them, if I'm being completely honest. But the first one is just such like a boring, generic superhero movie. And then the second one is like nothing you've ever seen before,
Yeah.
but it's kind of obnoxious.
Because, like, the thing is, I like Ghost Rider, so the comics are closer to the first one. I feel like if they went harder on the visuals, it probably would be, or, like, harder on, like, oh, that's really it, I guess. Because, like, Ghost Rider is one of those characters that, like, does a lot of really cool shit, but is kind of a generic character once you break it down. Like, I can't say that I hate 2 either. I mean, at least it's not like Catwoman, right? That looked at the source material, both source materials, and said no.
Okay, good, good. Last night was definitely the most frustrated I have gotten with Chronicles so far, Chris.
Sonical Chronicle.
I literally like saved in the middle of like a fight because I did not want to undo anything, but I also did not want to continue
in the
playing.
middle of a fight. You saved as the fight was starting, so you did not have to do the fight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was fucking angry last night.
And rightfully so, I think.
Yeah, I might have to take back Sonic 4 being worse than Chronicles. Chronicles still, it's just like, again, like my main defense is it's like at least something different. It's at least like not retrying something that the series did in the past and failing at it, but it's just like, oh man, I'm really having a bad time. Like, I mean, I'm really fucking hating this one. Part of me think that's almost like I don't know, maybe that's a good thing for this channel. It's like, there's one that is making me lose my patience a lot. Maybe that's kind of funny. Or maybe that's kind of interesting.
I feel like at the end of the day, though, see, I feel like somebody can lie to themselves and look at Sonic 4 and go, it's okay. I feel like Sonic Chronicles, you gotta kind of like, you gotta really have to put it in its own special place. And I mean, really put it in its own special place to say that it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you can lie to yourself with Sonic 4, I feel.
And I mean, if you want to look at it as like a whole product, like Sonic 4 Part 2 was a lot better.
Yeah.
You can really only say like the first half of Sonic 4 is bad.
I agree.
Because, like, I mean, it's just that, like, I think the problem is Chronicles has so much to go up against, where, like, Sonic 4 is, like, bad because, like, there's... I don't know. Sonic Chronicles could have been scrapped, or Sonic 4 is one of those, like, I see why they tried it.
Yeah, no, Chronicles does at least have the defense of, like, it's something different. Sonic 4, it's like, you had how many games in the series just like this that are good? How'd you fuck this one up?
Yeah, see, that's a good question. I feel like the other problem with the Chronicles, though, is that they had, like, no matter what you say, Mass Effect and Dragon Age are definitely prolific games. And that was the same people that made Sonic. So, like, the question is, who fucked up? Was it Sega? Or did BioWare look at this game and say, no, we're not putting effort into it? Because it's not... Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, you can go ahead.
Because it's not like BioWare doesn't put effort in their games. After all, they have, like, multiple endings for multiple characters, for multiple whatever. Like, they put their work into it. So, like, I don't know what happened. I guess it might have just been Sega at a bad time. You know?
When
Possibly.
did Chronicles come out exactly?
Let me look that up.
— 2008, I think.
That's not what I was looking for.
2008.
2008, exactly. Yeah.
Huh, that's earlier than I thought it was. So that wasn't even... Like, I mean, that would be after 06, but it was still not when people were like, oh, Sonic's gotten so horrible.
Might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, and Mass Effect came out in 2007. So that means that they did Mass Effect and then turned around and did this.
That's why I'm like always a little bit suspicious of like Sonic Team.
Well, I'm not saying that it's their fault. I'm just saying like somebody must have went like, "Hey, no, you can't put as much effort into it as you want."
Yeah.
Because there's a like, I feel like when it comes down to a concept, yeah, it works out very well. Like the idea, everything about it should have worked, right? And I think that that's what makes it more disappointing because like with Sonic 4, I don't know, I couldn't make a Sonic game, right? Obviously fans could, and obviously Sega should have, or Sonic Team. Was Sonic 4 before Generations?
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Fuck what I was about to say. And then, like, the point I keep... Oh, sorry, what?
What if they put a Sonic 4 level in Generations?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, because like there's not even original ideas in Sonic 4.
That'd be hilarious because
They're
both
all
Sonics,
old
like...
levels.
I think it'd be really funny if, like, they did it and, like, none of the Sonics know where it's from because they don't want to admit.
I don't know. How does this
Make a
shot?
Sonic...
How does this shot look? It looks very Easterish to me right now.
Yeah, that looks Easter. What they need to do is they need to make a Sonic Generations, but, like, all the bad games.
Maybe if I make this shot look Easterish, but then make all of that color like completely drown out the second the wasp shows up on screen, that would be nice.
Yeah.
They did have an 06 level in Generations, so...
You know, and the bad thing about it is they made it playable.
Yeah. Well, 06 is just such a big entry of the series. Like, it was a big deal when it was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I remember even just like old commercials for the Xbox, like they weren't like when the Xbox 360 was coming out, one of the games that kept showing up in their ads was Sonic 06. Like they were building that one up, not just as a Sonic game, but as an Xbox release.
It was seen as like a pretty big deal for the next generation too.
Yeah. And I mean, honest to God, like the box art on that game looks really good. There's like, you know, some of the music that they were releasing for the game was very promising. His World was released before the game was released. Because people were pretty fucking hyped for this game, and then and again, I think it would have been like, I don't think it would have been one of the best games of the series, but I think it would have been fine if it weren't for the constant bullshit that Sonic Team is fucking.
If it weren't fucking broken, if it worked.
Yeah, and I think it's not even like, that's not even what I was gonna. Yes, but that's not even what I was gonna say. It's because Sonic Team can't make up their fucking mind at all. They're like me, but responsible for other people.
Yeah.
Where they can't stay fucking focused on what they want to do, but because they're a bigger company, and they're paying employees, and they have an actual fan base, they are hurting people by doing that. Because Secret of the Rings was kind of, not a great thing to have half of the team working on while doing this. And I think Secret of the Rings, from what I've played so far, came out a lot better than 06.
Unfortunately.
I don't think it's an amazing game, but I played it and it was like, yeah, this is serviceable. This is making use of the Wii Remote. I don't love it, but I don't think it's that bad. I think the tutorial fucking sucks. The tutorial's that bad, so if people play the tutorial... Yeah, if people play that tutorial and then they stop playing the game, assuming that's what the whole thing is, then they're gonna hate it. But the first level of the game, it was pretty lengthy. It looked like nothing we've seen in one of the games before. It was fast paced. It was like the music was good. It was like, yeah, this is what I want out of this series.
I think I have a lot of fun with Sonic and the Secret of the Rings. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to stand with it because I like it, but I I don't know. I think it could have also been its own actual game, without the Wii.
Yeah,
But I can't be mad at the Wii controls because they do what they do.
right. Yeah, I don't. I kind of wish it wasn't like he was moving automatically. But, for what it is, I think it's fine. I liked Black Knight a lot when I was younger. I haven't played that one since then.
Yeah, I don't mind Sonic moving automatically. It's something that I hated as when I was younger, but it's something that I definitely got over.
I think it's just like one of those things where it's like easier to complain about it when it's like a new release because it's not really when you're looking back at games, it's kind of fun for a lot of them to not control the same way, like it's something different. But when you're waiting for something new, then maybe that would be like, this is what we're getting this year. It might just have that might be like the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I also I guess it's also just I don't know, I was just butthurt because at the time 06 looked better than Secret of the Rings, so I was like, oh man, we get that on the Xbox, but this on the Wii, even though I owned an Xbox before I ever owned a Wii.
So. Same.
I feel like the thing is that
it broke like a month into owning it because Microsoft are fucking assholes.
I feel like the thing is
I've never owned an Xbox until very recently. I got my brother's Xbox 360.
oh hell yeah.
And now that is the only Xbox product I have ever owned.
I feel like I'm a lot meaner on 06 than other people are. Because, like,
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people have hope. I believe that 06 isn't as bad as everyone says it is, but I don't know about that. I gotta actually play it again. But, I feel like the game wasn't going to work for me. Like, it would have been a Sonic game that I didn't like, even if it played better. Just because I don't like the story. Sonic 06 would have never been a game that, like, it might have been one that it would have been like Bayonetta 3, right? Of a game where I'm like, yeah, it plays well, I like it, but God, the story sucks.
Did you hear about that new Bayonetta Origin game?
Oh yeah, they've announced it at the Game Awards.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. How do you feel about that? You may have told me what you thought about that.
I think it's cool.
What the fuck was with Samba? We're just
I don't know.
We're just another Samba game, I guess. That came out of left field.
Well, it's funny because I was talking to Olivia when it was on, and I'm like, I have to go buy that game so Sega knows that people will buy their non-Sonic games.
Tell me how it is, and I'll consider it.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know I don't have to, but I'll consider buying it if it's.
I will.
good.
I will buy it for you because if I can get more people, if I can give Sega more money and teach them, hey, people will play other games besides Sonic and Monkey Ball and Miku.
Miku.
Look, man, I just want another Knights game. It's never gonna happen. Oh, what's his name comes out of jail and makes a new Knights game.
Yeah. Naka. Mr. Naka.
I'm not... Oh, but yeah, I'm just not down for Sonic 06's story, and I don't know. It's not even like the worst thing ever. It's just I just think it's way too stupid.
No, it is stupid. There's charm to be found in what they're doing, but it's just they kind of fuck it up in terms of how they went about presenting it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Elise and Sonic being a thing.
Yeah, I don't even know if Sonic's a fan of that being a thing. He looks really... There's several shots in the game where he looks really uncomfortable with it.
Like,
He's like,
the reason why
all right.
The reason why Sonic blew out the candle and didn't want to meet Elise is because he got a weird text from her later. He's like, that's no good. And
They even made a fucking
the
joke
timeline.
about. They made a fucking joke about it in the fan film where they got like Jaleel White to come back for it. Oh. Ba 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 ba. I hope that. Uh-oh. That wasn't filled in properly. I hope I can release stuff and just be happy that I'm releasing it. I want to get more like creative projects out. Like Spiney's a lot of fun. I'm glad I went like character wise with Spiny because that does make the last call episodes more fun to make. But what I kind of realized with Movie Mackle is like I still want to do it. In fact, with TV Dinners kind of brought like a new life to that. But I did like kind of realize is like I like doing stuff with characters more than I like doing stuff as myself in what I'm making. Stuff like Hollow Victories, stuff like TV Dinners. I think those should be like enough. Should be enough for me. I know that the playthroughs on Spiny Norman are just me, but they're kind of there as like a lead-in to the stuff I actually want to make for the channel. I mean, I like doing the playthroughs, like I said. I like recording stuff with you guys, but stuff like the way I was doing TV Dinners before, I don't know, I just kind of get kind of tired of listening to myself speak after a while, I guess. I don't think that's an uncommon thing. I think people often feel that way, but I just want to make characters. I want to focus on characters.
I mean, I make a character. I like doing stuff like Nostalgia Goggles, but me and Olivia do make stuff in the background too. It's
Right,
just-
of course. And the only reason that like we more of like the stuff where we're not like doing stuff in character pops up is because that shit takes so much longer.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Nostalgia Goggles is kind of not 100% my take.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a bit of like a character side to all of it, right? I guess like
Yeah, well-
just with any video, you're gonna like if you're gonna have a sense of humor, you're gonna say something that you don't actually believe.
Yeah. Also, the thing is, at the end of the day, I don't always agree with the verdict, if you know what I mean. Because me and Olivia do work on these, and just because I don't like a game doesn't mean it doesn't hold up, right?
Uh-huh.
Or doesn't mean that it's not good. And we haven't made it to that point yet, but I do think it's fair.
Hmm.
Give me a sec.
I've been playing the Animal Crossing soundtrack this whole time. It's such a fucking lovely soundtrack. It like blends into the background so nicely of anything you do. Speaking of which, maybe I should ask Chris if we're going to do any of that tonight. I know we also have got to watch Jonah Hill tonight. Which, let me... Jonah Hex, not Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill's a fucking actor. All right, I like some of these people, but Matt, are you there?
I'm here.
I do like some of these actors, but just the cast of Jonah Hex is giving me such a douchebag vibe. Because it's Josh Brolin, Megan Fox, John Malkovich, and Will Arnett. Will Arnett, again, like, I think all of these guys, except maybe Megan Fox, have done stuff that I've enjoyed. Megan Fox, I don't even really, haven't seen a lot from her. Is Megan Fox in anything good? Has Megan Fox ever done a good job?
I not that I have seen.
She could be one of those actresses that surprises you one day, but I don't know. Like Kristen Stewart finally surprised me, but I always had a lot more hope for her than Megan Fox.
Hey, I'm back for a second. Did I miss anything?
Just talking about the cast of Jonah Hex a little bit. But, oh yeah, do you want to do Animal Crossing some point today?
So what?
Do you want to do Animal Crossing today at some point?
I might. I think as Olivia brought up, it's a little this week and the next week are kind of weird, but I'll definitely try to make it.
All right. We're going to do Jonah Hex tonight, as long as Olivia's available. Matt, have you talked to Olivia at all? I know we did last night, but...
I have not.
I mean, Olivia's here.
Then,
Ask Olivia if she's down to watch Jonah Hex tonight.
Are you down to watch Jonah Hex tonight? Yeah. It'll be a little later in the evening, but yeah.
so yeah.
Fine.
What time, by the way? If any idea? Because I actually do have to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. Sorry to be difficult, but...
Maybe, I don't know. The problem is that we're fighting with a baby.
Fighting the baby in the boxing ring tonight.
A little bit, yeah. That's pretty much what putting Milo to bed is. It's
You both walk out of the room with a black eye.
I think 7 or 8 should be a reasonable time, and if that's too late, I'm sorry.
I can do 8. I could do 7. 7 would be better. I can do 8.
Yeah, it really just depends on when dinner's ready and all that crap, because it's not like back in the day when it was just us. We have a whole house to deal with.
No, that's understandable.
So yeah.
I just gotta make sure I'm sleeping better, because I haven't been sleeping well, and it makes work a lot worse.
It's funny, I just had a nightmare, and me and Olivia are now working on a video game thanks to it, so...
Oh, cool. Do you know how to make video games?
Yeah, we know how to do it. It's just, we're gonna start with a very simple pitch, and then see if any smaller people would like it,
Okay.
because,
Nice.
because it's just,
Do you feel it? Do you feel alive? Do you feel like a person with a body and a soul?
no. But, yeah, it's not like we're not good at making video games. We just know the basics, and we could put something together
No, that's awesome.
demo-wise, and
I'd love to see that.
that's as far as it could go.
Oh. So if I want to, make this beambow shot acceptable, I think that Blumbus here has to look very different color-wise. Like, he has to have way more aggressive-looking colors. The thing is, I'm trying not to make the comic look too saturated. I want to, experiment with color. And Pleb is very saturated. It's a very colorful comic. So I want to, for this one and for Cameraman, I want to, do something different with the colors.
Oh, Cameraman's a comic now?
I'd like it to be. I wrote,
Are we talking or are we doing something?
Michael's drawn Good Wasp.
Oh, okay.
Can Mitzi hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mitzi.
We gotta stop talking shit.
No, but yeah, no, this is work in progress, if you remember that old show.
Yeah.
Oh, also, we weren't talking shit, obviously.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, I said we gotta stop talking shit, and I'm like, yeah, no, we weren't talking shit. You're one of the harder people to talk shit about. I guess that can be how I talk shit. You're not mean enough. You gotta be meaner. What the hell's wrong with you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't like when mean people are mean to me, so I just try not to be mean.
How dare you not be mean?
It's annoying sometimes. It's like, babe, just get angry. Just Just say
How,
fuck 'em.
how dare you not be an asshole?
Just say fuck them.
What did I ever do to you?
Nothing. That's the point.
We're not even being mean.
It's like you can't escape bullying no matter what you do.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to pull out your Glock and blast them. That's it.
Blast them.
That I can do.
You finished already? Is this the whole movie? Or am I gonna...
Bees. I'm almost done with one page because this other half is the second page.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna let you guys go.
No.
Too bad. I gotta go get some shit.
All right.
So yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll probably catch you guys later. If not me, Olivia will.
Sounds good. Yeah, let us know if you're down to do some Animal Crossing before Jonah X.
Yeah, I'll probably.
I want to do
cross some
Animal
animals.
Crossing.
I'll be down to cross some animals probably.
Yeah, let's cross-contaminate them.
Hell, oh.
I don't know what I said. What I said just now. I don't like. There was no.
half tiger, half lion?
All right. Have a good day.
I guess so. Good. Have a good day, Chris. Need to order. I need to get some food. Shouldn't order. No fucking ordering.
From over there.
Damn. Well, that's your fault.
Yeah. Fuck off, Matt.
Okay, well, you heard that, so
Good.
maybe he can't hear you.
I can hear Mitzi.
Is Chris coming back?
Oh no. Maybe later though, for Animal Crossing. I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna do this stream. I might finish this page. I might not. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get this ball rolling again because I'm tired of not making these things. I want to make them.
Yeah, I get you.
I want to eat this box.
It's not tasty.
Why do you want to go and eat boxes, Mitzi? You know better.
I want to eat something. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
It's not working for me. I need a dole. I want it to look harsh, but I don't know how to do that. I want the red in this shot to be very subtle. I don't know, sky changing colors like that might be obnoxious. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so there's gotta be like a subtle way I can change the color here. Maybe I could even just do the same color, but like add like a bit of like a red tint around it. And I'll probably, my next 2 days off, finish 19 of Dungeons and Duckies, so, because that's another one I want to keep going. I've assigned myself too many projects. What else is new? I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm someone who has to do that. I feel like if I work on the same thing too long, it's just like at that point I choose to do nothing. What's your next like big project, Matt?
The Jimmy Neutron video games.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that one's like you're moving forward with that one until it's done at this point, right?
Yes.
What about you, Mitzi? Do you have anything like specific you're trying to work on right now?
I have like 3 different specific things I'm trying to work on, but failing to do so.
It's hard. It's hard. It's genuinely hard to get this shit off the ground. I'm trying to like one thing I'm trying to do to motivate myself now is erasing any expectation of an audience at all, like completely erasing it, because I keep doing that and then I get stressed out about like things I don't need to be stressed out about. Just put it out there because I want it out there. Maybe it'll do well. Maybe no one will fucking see it. Move on to the next thing. Because I clearly I still want to be making stuff even if no one looks at it, because I have been for 13 years.
It's amazing how much smaller DVD files are than Blu-ray files.
Could only find a DVD for Jonah Hex.
Yes.
Never got a glorious Blu-ray release.
I mean, even just ripping the movie, like the full movie, would be a much bigger file than. If
Is
was
it
on
in a different quality?
Yes.
Okay, so that explains it.
On DVD, it's like 480. On Blu-ray, it's 1080. Did you ask a question, Michael? I missed the question.
Not really, no. I asked you what you were working on, but you answered that.
Okay.
Hall of Victories Hall. Oh, thank you for making that. I kept thinking to myself, like, oh, I gotta get this list in order. Do you have them ranked?
I have a full list of like everyone who's pretty much everyone who's appeared twice, but that's the top 10.
Are you doing the Hollow Victories Gauntlet?
Now, is
Not
this
Not yet.
is this the ranking of how many times they've appeared?
Clint Howard's the only one who's appeared more than twice.
Yeah, I know.
So he goes to the top.
It kind of makes sense that Nick Cage and Rob Schneider would be next since they were the main characters.
Yes, Rob Schneider, Nick Cage, and the guy from both Man Who Saved the World and 3 Dev Adam are at the top there. Naomi Watts had a big role. John Malkovich had a big role. Nancy Cartwright had a big role.
What about that one Asian guy who was in both shit, what were they called?
Southland Tales and Waterworld.
Yeah.
I would rank him pretty low, and this is the top 10. That's all I have.
Oh, okay.
I have a list in my notes that has, I think, everyone. Pretty much everyone.
Yeah, Clint Howard is the king. He's the king, and I feel like I don't want that to be a demeaning place for him, because he's normally like one of the parts that works in every single one of those projects, you know?
Yeah.
He's fine in Barbed Wire, he's fine in The Grinch, he's fine in The Cat in the Hat. I don't remember him in Rhapsody Street Kids. He is one of the most common appearing actors, and he's also one of the least, like... what's the word I'm looking for?
We hate him the least.
Not really. I mean, yeah, but... I was thinking of, like, he's a repeat offender, but he's also not really.
He's the least offensive of the repeat offenders.
He's our shining beacon of light through these awful movies.
Yeah.
He's the Hollow Victories lighthouse.
Oh my god.
Jonah Hex is a fairly short movie. It's under an hour and a half.
No,
How
okay.
many movies have you been in?
Clint Howard,
Yeah.
4.
4.
On the show, at least.
Uh-huh.
It's been in a lot more than that off the show, but
Well, yeah, no, I know that. He's an actor. He doesn't specifically make movies for your show.
He doesn't.
I'm sorry to break it to you this way.
God
Clint
damn it.
Howard's whole career, he's just like, oh man, someday there's gonna be a podcast where guys like pair up bad movies,
And I'm going to be on most of them.
and they're finally gonna talk about all of my films.
They're finally gonna talk about Rhapsody Street Kids.
See, he wasn't even thinking about the show when he made that one. That was just like,
When you guys-
paycheck.
When you guys do the gauntlet, you should like draw like a little fake like wrestling belt with like Clint Howard right in the middle as like a little like mascot or symbol.
One of my favorite bits from an Hall of Victors episode is still like us talking about like how back in 2015 Mark Hamill got approached about an old character of his coming back, and he was like thinking, oh, they're doing Rhapsody Street Kids Easter finally. I want to make it more of like a bluish color.
This is actually Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
Sometimes I feel bad for the
I know.
scripts actors have to get.
No, this is the making of God. Fucking.
Did you get another? Did you accidentally do the making of again?
There were 3 different titles on this disc that were over an hour and a half. And I'm like, God damn, I don't know which one of these is the movie. And I ripped the wrong one. I ripped the making of.
You ripped the making of.
But this time I double checked.
Matt, what are you gonna do with all these stickers once you finally trash this devil box?
Most of them are probably going to go with it, I think. I think this one I saved from my last laptop. But I have my doubts I'm going to be able to save any of these. Although Vinegar Syndrome keeps sending me more of these like anytime I order from them, so I have another one there.
I didn't check if there was one in this one. What's Intervision? Or Intervision? Intervision.
They're a distribution company. Their Severin is a subset of Intervision, I
Ah,
believe.
okay.
Severin does some nice releases. This one that I'm ripping right now, actually, is for tomorrow's live stream.
All the colors.
Colors of the Dark.
Dark. Oh, that sounds cool.
This is my favorite Giallo film.
Giallo.
Giallo.
Italian? Is that it?
Hmm.
Is that an Italian name?
Yes.
Okay.
It's yellow.
Ah.
Because
That, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. That tracks.
because these movies, like, when they started, when the Giallo subgenre started, a lot of them were based on old mystery novels
Mm-hmm.
with, like, made with cheap paper that would yellow. So they were called Giallo novels or yellow novels.
What?
And then these movies are, like, the adaptation of those novels. Although not all of them are. And also, Giallo is one of those labels that's like, like slasher film. The giallo basically are Italian slashers, but it's one of those labels where it's like a little unclear what counts and what doesn't.
Right. I feel that way about a lot of labels.
It's a movie called Stage Fright Aquarius. It's an Italian movie.
It's about an Aquarius with strange friend.
It's just a slasher movie. Like, it's an American slasher movie, just that they made it in Italy. And it's like, does this count as giallo? Because this is way more of a slasher movie than a giallo film.
I'm grabbing my phone for a sec. Ooh.
So, giallo, is that a genre?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like studio or something. I don't know.
No.
So is it always a slasher?
Giallo generally are murder mystery.
Ah, okay.
That is what distinguishes
Murder mystery. Oh, okay.
that is what distinguishes them from just general Italian horror.
Yes, you said that before.
Like people will call Suspiria a giallo sometimes, but it's not technically.
I see.
It's just an Italian horror film. But another, like, giallo are very known for, like, their colors. It's a very colorful genre. And Suspiria is a very colorful movie, so in some ways it does play into a lot of the tropes.
So we're talking
of giallo.
about, like, the aesthetics?
Yes. Suspiria does a lot of the genre tropes of giallo, but giallo generally refers to a murder mystery.
I love Matt's fun facts. I like when Matt tells me things.
Oh, I think I am gonna finish this page before I'm done with the stream. I just kind of wanna take a second.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I want to go to a store and have them write that on a cake. Congratulations. That's what you say when your trans girlfriend gets bottom surgery.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's what I need to focus on today once I'm done with this page, is just like, where the fuck am I gonna upload these? Where the fuck am I gonna upload Nelman? Where's Pleb going? Where's Good Wasp going? I think I should start. Go ahead, Matt.
Webtoons.
Webtoons?
Webtoon.
That is what I went to a panel at Amkey about webcomics.
Was that the one that... Did you guys just go to that convention?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was... He said webtoons or just like your own site are generally best.
I think I will do Twitter just because... As well, just because that's where I follow most of the webcomics I know.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna... I'll do Webtoons... Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Webtoons first. I'll heed that advice. Don't take that as me dismissing that. I am gonna do that. But I think it would be good to like do multi-platform.
I am probably going to upload it multiple places as well. Chew and Drew.
I don't really know about my... I guess I have to make another... I also want to figure out how to brand it, because, like... I kind of like Exploding Duck Comics. That's kind of what we're calling our Discord page and all that. I don't know if I want to make that the name for every single project I put out.
No.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh shoot! I am-
Wait, what project? Wait, hold on. What?
Because I'm trying to figure out what I want to name these, and maybe it could be
I
Exploding
like
Duck Com.
Exploding Duck Comics. Because then we can all just fall under one roof.
Yeah.
The,
If I make Exploding Duck Comics like a Webtoons page, I will, like, if we want to share them, like, all these projects on those pages, I will give you guys login info, by the way.
yeah. I mean, it sounds good. Like, I like having... Because, like, we're all going to work on our own stuff, but we're kind of collaborative even with all our own stuff. So, like, it would make sense for us to share.
I guess I kind of like it too, in the sense that Severe, Steve, and Beekles are kind of tied into some of the stuff we work on, so it's kind of like they're like an expansion of the Duck Brigade. Alright. I'll go with Exploding Duck Comics for now. I'm just trying to consider everything.
I drew a mock-up of the cover for Shoe and Drew issue 1, and I put Exploding Duck Comics in the corner.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's...
Dungeons and Duckies at the bottom of that page you have there.
Oh yeah, this is all Dungeons and Duckies. Is this... I think this is the episode that has not come out yet.
Probably. 19 was pretty close. Like, I had like a couple hours left of editing, and it was Christmas Eve, and I was just like, I don't want to spend the rest of my Christmas Eve editing this, so I'm gonna just do one episode. And then I was like, okay, I missed Christmas, so I'm gonna take a break from it. But yeah, I should get back to that, because that could be done the day I start working on it.
Yeah.
Um,
I believe this is art from 19's the one where Duke brings a guy back to life, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Then yeah, this is 19.
Oh.
This, I believe, was all in 18. Yeah.
I want to make like a specific playlist to play for streaming with the Animal Crossing one. Served this one well. It's like good music, but it's also not distracting music.
Yeah.
There's some Earthbound music I'd love to fucking put on this playlist, though. I've like heard some of that finally, and it's like fucking lovely. We're almost done coloring in. I just gotta...
The cover of issue 2.
I was scanning your book, your movie shelf for movies that I either have seen or recognized. I got 2 of them, at least up at the top. There's Black Dynamite and Black Swan. I know those 2.
I have Coraline.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I have Beetlejuice, but it might be behind something. Oh no, it's on the very end here.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Completely out of eyesight, right behind the badge. I recognize Cool Cat, of course.
Well, this is the shelf of stuff I've reviewed from my show.
Ah, okay. And then you have a whole Mystery Science Theater 3000 show.
Yes.
Who's the toaster?
That's the Riff Tracks mascot, and this is a box of... Actually,
Oh, it's a lunchbox.
yeah, it's a lunchbox, and it's full of Riff Tracks DVDs. This one, actually, this has Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny in it. I also already have Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny over there, because this release of Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny is the only DVD release of that movie. They have the unriffed version on there. Although this might... Is this the live version? It's not the live version. I saw them do Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny live. It's a different cut of Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. There's some more shorts, Time Chasers, the MST3K reunion. I saw that one live. Also Birdemic and Mouse, which I believe were also live. Bridget Nelson and Mary Jo Pehl. So this is one for the ladies.
What a delicious lunch. I go to the store and I eat the DVDs.
Also, Christmas short extravaganza featuring Mr. Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al has been in literally everything, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure he's the universal constant, the thread by which we are all connected.
He's in fucking BoJack.
He's in My Little Pony.
He's one of the Oscars people in that, right?
Two horse shows.
Say again?
He's like one of the Oscars people in BoJack, right?
No,
like works for the Academy.
He's Captain Peanut Butter.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
He might also be one of the Oscars people. I don't know.
I might just. I think he's in that episode, and I saw his name and assumed he was one of the Oscars people.
He was on the My Brother and Me TV show that lasted for 6 episodes because it was on a dying streaming service.
He played his.
CISO, that was the name of the service that they were on. CISO. That was the service that died.
He was Hitler on Drunk History.
Interesting choice.
He's on the Mad TV show. He was on Robot Chicken.
Went back at the barnyard.
Well, that's the best episode of that show. That's the only remember. Like,
Isn't that also another one where he's a horse?
Yes. If I spend more time thinking about that episode than anything else in Back at the Barnyard. If I am thinking about Back at the Barnyard, it's like 8-1 I'm thinking of that episode. That is the Back at the Barnyard episode.
That is the episode.
He's been in Scooby-Doo a lot. He's like
Scooby-Doo.
Well,
he was in Wander Over Yonder. He was in that show.
Mm-hmm. Don Knotts was like a recurring cameo character in like Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an episode of Johnny Bravo where the Blue Falcon, Don Knotts, and Weird Al team up to like give Johnny a makeover. And then, you know, Don Knotts passed away, and so Weird Al has sort of taken up the mantle as the cameo celebrity.
The guy who's in everything.
Mm-hmm. So he's on, like, that... Not the episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold with Scooby-Doo Gang we were watching, but a different episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold that has the Scooby-Doo Gang and Weird Al. And he was in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? The show that was
Guess
all
Who?
about...
It's Weird Al. Again.
Yeah, the show that was all...
Yeah. I watched Williams videos on Scooby-Doo. I've watched all of them. Very extensive research.
Did you hear what happened to Billiam's channel?
No.
Like he got hacked, and they just like they made his channel like a Tesla channel, and
What?
were like a live streaming some.
A lot of people. There's like a lot of like gambling that goes on with that. Yeah. Where it just turns into like a currency, like talking about Bitcoin and whatnot. That happens to a lot of YouTubers lately. It happened to fucking Nathaniel Brandy? Nathaniel Brandy? Big Nintendo YouTube channel. That happened to him not too long ago.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
He's got the account back, but I think they're still like restoring it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's shitty. People doing that need to fuck off.
Why would you waste your hacking skills on that? Why not be like the cat that hacked the no-fly list?
I think there are some people on this planet who deserve to get doxxed, and those are some of them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say die because maybe I regret
definitely
saying that,
deserve
but
to have people go to their house and fill it with hornets' nests.
yeah. They deserve some sort of, like, inconvenience equal to the inconvenience they've
Disproportionate
caused.
punishment.
Yeah.
You deserve hornets.
Right. I agree.
I think hornets are an appropriate punishment for people who do that.
That could be how the good wasp ends. They turn over a new leaf and they just only attack the bad people.
We're going after Jeff Bezos first.
We're going after telemarketers.
We're going after telemarketers.
I do actually think I know how I want this series to end, but it's kind of like the build. I want to take my time with the build up. I kind of want like to do like pretty standard comic strips of these guys and like let the story happen over time. If I ever make the show, which I have that animation still. I'm not completely writing that off. Then the show would be much straightforward to the story. Like it's like that's gonna start immediately. I'm cutting some stuff out, like the idea of like Waspnard being obsessed with like television. I kind of want to cut that out. I don't really like that. That kind of just feels like trying to do something whimsical for the hell of it. But I'm keeping a lot of the ideas in.
I have Jimmy Neutron over here.
Why don't you have Jimmy Neutron by Jimmy Neutron?
Because it's alphabetical.
Well, I mean,
Although
why
I
don't you
could
move the
take all
toys?
the I could, but
Alright. I'm gonna... Hold on, let me fucking save this before I do this. Cancel. I don't want to cancel that. Cancel that. Undo that.
Look at him.
So... I'm gonna export this, send it to you guys on our server, and I, like, genuinely want critique, like, feedback.
Okay.
Before I go ahead and release this. I'm gonna start off by cropping it really quickly. And coloring in the outlines.
Your back mouth.
Where the fuck does it... File...
Rough Cut Fan Club.
I know what I can do, I think. Export, I should... Alright, so I'm saving this one separately, so I don't lose the other page. We're gonna make one more background layer. Actually, we already have the background layer, so let's just fill that one in. There we go.
Rainbow Rose, is that from something, or is it just there to be just pretty? I just thought it was neat.
no, it's just my mom ended up with like a bunch of stickers somehow, and she's like, "You can take what any of these you want." So I'm like, "Take this rose sticker. That's cute."
That's neat. Have I shown you the stickers I have on my laptop?
Maybe.
I need to charge my laptop.
Yeah. Like strawberry frog.
Yeah. And the four cats of the apocalypse. I'm gonna put some socks on.
Okay.
Alright, I just shared it with you guys. There's some things that I'm not gonna change. Like, if you think a drawing's bad, you can tell me and I'll, like, try to think of a way to fix it in the future. But, like, mainly just, like, can you read it? Is there, like, a color decision here that, like, really doesn't work and I should redo? Like, I understand that's all subjective, but...
I feel like the comic bubble should be bigger, almost. At least, like, the first three.
Mm-hmm.
You got some, like, empty space here and, like, really tiny text. I think, fucking the Wasp's text is fine.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
Well, like, this looks nice.
Cool. Thank you. Whoops. I erased too much there. All right.
One failed. Why? Why did one fail? Is it the disk or is it the drive? Because the drive has been activated, so if it's the drive, I understand.
I probably don't even have to change the text. I can probably just... Nah, let's not do that. Sadie! Sadie!
Oh.
Oh my god, what is she freaking out about? Sadie, come on! Why is it separating the text so fucking weirdly? There we go.
What do you want for lunch? You don't have much.
Have some.
Have some. Yeah. I gotta do this. Pretty. I also want to. You ever just have a spoon? Okay. My sister thinks I'm insane for that. I don't think I am. I think I'm insane for other reasons. Peanut butter's good. Why wouldn't you want just a spoon of it?
So it's protein.
Mm-hmm. Is there a protein powder called? Because I feel like that's.
No. Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
What?
Are they done? Or do they need to be flipped over?
Those should be done.
Alrighty. Let's try this again.
How long do I need to put them in for?
Put it in one way for 30 seconds and then flip it and do it 30 seconds.
Okay.
How's that?
That looks a lot better, actually.
Yeah, I agree. It's not hard to read, like because like Discord always lowers the quality unless you hit open in browser.
Yeah.
But like I think a good sign is can you read it in Discord if it's good or not, if it's like a good size or not. Because if you can't read it in Discord, maybe not. Maybe like the title of the strip should be like a bit bigger. Like Park Watch should be bigger.
I think the title is good. Park Watch, maybe you want bigger.
That's what I meant. Park Watch is like the title of this strip, but this specific strip, yeah, I think maybe like we'll try 36. Oh my god, she's driving me insane today. Try 48. No, I think it should be smaller than the title. That works. Sadie, come on! Gotta come up with some sort of logo for Exploding Duck Comics. Let me know if you want to work on, if like you have any suggestions for that matter. If you just want me to roll with it. Maybe if we ask very nicely, we can even get Olivia to do something. We'll see. All right. We'll get to that in a bit. Oh my god. I could even just like make a rough one to start with, and then we can change it. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, go get lunch, take a break, make my dog calm the fuck down. And yeah, thank you Matt, Mitzi, and Chris for joining me on this one, and
Hopping back on for Jonah Hex 7 and or 8.
yeah, whatever works for Olivia. And then
Although that's your time, so it'd be 6 and or 7.
yeah. And then if Chris is available, I'd be happy to hop on for like an hour of Animal Crossing later.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright.
Have a good one. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.